Well, hello, my friends. Welcome back to a surprise Saturday, and we do have a surprise indeed. Also, first off, multiple surprises. One, I know I've been gone for a week. I have a lot of explanations for that. It's an excuse, and it's not really a good excuse. Well, it is a good excuse because, yeah, I just this past week had to kind of really dive into work and kind of focus on that and just stuff around this upcoming week that I had to prepare more for. And yeah, so I had to do that and get into a situation and headspace to prepare for that and have that done. But with that, yeah, no, everything's looking good and everything's taken care of and everything work wise is good. Everything is in a good spot and good space. So yeah, good time, good time. But with that, yeah, so that's a surprise. It's like I haven't made a video in a week due to that. Also, yeah, I never thought I would be reacting to a DragonForce song. No offense to DragonForce. It's just DragonForce hasn't been a band that I've listened to in a really long time. And it has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with, like, obviously I played guitar in Rock Band a lot. Those were like my main games. Well, I grew up without like internet, and so if that doesn't tell you my age, then that's a good spot. So I grew up with, I didn't have internet until I was like 19, which was a bit ago. And so, yeah, so games I could play locally or at home, such as like Rock Band, and I had siblings, and so I played games like Rock Band with them. I played guitar with them, and so I got to know DragonForce, like Through the Fire and Flames, and then experience all the other songs and that and so forth. And so it's been really great, like listening to them, and I very much was a fan. And it's like I was listening to them like a lot, and I like followed their music and followed their sound. It was something that I really jumped into. But then I don't know, just my liking of power metal kind of shifted. And so I wasn't so much of a big fan of like power metal and just listening to a lot of this. And it became more just like lyrically, and DragonForce has some good lyrics. I think it's all just kind of like Sabaton-ish, where it's like kind of fantasy war type, or just like, you know, not anything with real relation that I have or like real understanding of. But yeah, no offense to that. It's like, I'm sure it's going to be a good song. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of like heavy, well, not heavy, but like heavy solos, and just like a fun time and overall. But power metal is very much that. Sabaton's a really good band. I've seen them live and I really enjoy them, but I've never seen DragonForce, and I've always been a fan of Herman Lee. I think he's like I think he's a really talented musician, and I think he's just a really funny guy overall. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get switched over and have their new song called Doomsday Party. And yeah, let's just jump into it and just have a good time with it. It's 5.5 minutes long. So not as long as what like Through the Fire and Flames album was, but still pretty long. Okay. Nice little solo. Well, not solo, but they also replaced their singer. I think they, yeah, replaced their drummer, replaced their singer. Looks like their bassist is, or their bassist now is their drummer. Okay. Very much a DragonForce sound. I like the bass there. Very groovy bass. Some big old hammers. Thor hammer. Let's go. Dude, the bass is just going ham. I'm very confused by what's happening. There's a good old Herman. Nice. I hope they didn't have to pay for like licensing of showing all of that, like Applejacks and all of that. That would suck. I don't know if there's a loophole with that. What? I don't even know what was happening there. What? Well, what up with the Sinister Gates guitar? What? What is happening? Dude. This is giving me like Electric Callboy feels. I'm just having so much fun. But I'm just really confused on what's happening. I think that's a good example of like Doomsday type of thing. What if I get? I would think it's hilarious that they paid like Sinister to have their guitar, or like bought a Sinister Gates replica. That's really cool. Just to kind of show. I have a brother who has that same replica. Okay, we're gonna get a minute, 2 minutes of guitars. I mean solos, not guitars. There's that good old DragonForce sound. I wonder what's the point of this, because it's like showing like 2 different decades of like metal. Because you have like the Kiss era, which is what I'm getting a vibe from, and then you have like kind of the current era of like, or like I guess the more recent era of like Avenged Sevenfold, like Black. Obviously, the other guitarist has a Black Veil Bride shirt on. What is going on? He's such a good singer, though. Although you kind of tell he's faking it. Is this like kind of a Fred Durst type of thing? What is going on? That's all I see is like Fred Durst right there. I don't know what's going on. I appreciate that he did that. Yep. What is happening? So overall, like, I kind of stick, unfortunately, I'm going to stick to where it's like, yeah, I'm happy I kind of stepped away from, no, I love that they had the amount of fun that they did. I love that. That makes me so happy, and I cannot express how I feel about what just happened. I don't know. And I guess that's a good example of like Doomsday Party, right? Where it's like a good resemble of like This Is the End, right? This Is the End movie with Seth Rogen and all of them, where it's just a bunch of just randomness. Other than that, so the chorus was good. It seemed very repetitive as a song. They kind of played around, yeah. Not really a lot of complexity, which is funny I say complexity because obviously, could I do any of that? No. But solo-wise, solos were good. Music video it reminds me of like the War music video from Story of the Year, or more Electric Callboy, because it has that vibe of just like, you know, people just wanting to have fun, having as much fun as they can. And yeah. And that's what I appreciate from this music video. Song, it's okay. It's not something I would listen to. I think it has some, obviously it's super talented. I love the bass groove in the beginning and how it kind of like played off of that, which is very interesting because you don't see a lot of bands that highlight a bass. But other than that, it was a really good song. A really good song. It doesn't have a replay value for me. But yeah, I'm happy they're still a band, and they're obviously super talented, and I know they got a lot of flack from when they did Through the Fire and Flames, which is funny that they're still advertising for Through the Fire and Flames, but it's kind of like, it's like a one-hit wonder. Yeah, what just happened? It was like a one-hit wonder, but that album was really good. Like Through the Fire and Flames album, I forget what it's called, or like Inhuman Rampage, I think it was something like that. Was a really good album. Like Cry for Eternity, I think was my favorite song from that album. And it was really well done, but obviously you had a different singer, you had a different drummer. I guess you just different vision, but it was also like 20 years ago. Yikes. But anyway, yeah, that was DragonForce with Doomsday Party. Thank you guys for joining me for the surprise Saturday. I'm glad to be back and kind of doing this, and I should have more of a consistent feel with it. It just really depends on how work is going to turn around and be, but we'll see. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me on the surprise Saturday. I hope you guys having a great weekend, and hope you guys had a great week. I know I was gone, and so I really treasure, like, let me know how it goes. Let me know how it's been. I really want to know and really want to hear about it, but yeah, it matters to me. But with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and have a great weekend. See you guys.